Hi, Kitty here, or Summer, as some of you also know me. I just got done recording what I thought was the appropriate medium of addressing what recently this morning came to my attention. If I sound shaken, honestly, in this instance, good, because it actually very well entails and pertains to what I had to unfortunately address. Um, I'm not going to disclose um, who the client is, who relayed the third party feedback, but it was pretty bluntly conveyed that the recent voice clips that I recorded and submitted for this recent role sounded like AI. Excuse me. In in my voice rebuttal that I sent as quote unquote proof to this individual, um, I, I conveyed to them, and I'm also going to convey it here, how it physically hurts to even say those things in the same sentence. Um, and this, I, I don't doubt that some people are going to take this as over the top or insignificant or invalid, and that's okay. That's okay. You you don't have to understand. You don't have to have been immersed in this world, um, at least to hopefully understand that um, our craft, whatever it is, if it's through visual medium, if it's through audio, if it's through live action, or if it's through, if you get your power, your empowerment through appreciating those things in their authenticity and how they may relate to you as a human being in your own experiences. That this um, this is something that we all go in thinking, maybe we'll get notes for inaccurate inflections, or in this case, if there was an accent, maybe the accent was off, and maybe there were technical audio issues that we didn't pick up. Awesome, great. We can absolutely adapt, learn from that, and that's just, it comes with the territory, right? I none of us, I don't think any of us though were prepared. And even if I thought about this being potentially becoming an issue. I wasn't prepared though, and I don't think anyone truly can be prepared to have their very humanity be that note, that feedback. To have their very soul be put into question. Eventually, while it sucks, we will have to also adapt from this as well, becoming more of a trend in feedback. And it's not even, it can be done in a way that isn't malicious. It can be done in a way as I said in my other message, my other voice message, there's still a level of human social decorum that I would like to hope is sorry, I had to pause. I would hope that level of decorum, while there's a learning curve to everything, that it isn't something that would feel like pulling a tooth to utilize in. What I'm trying to say is that everyone is valid and worthy of the fundamental respect that one would also hope to receive. And it's okay if this isn't something that at first glance would seem disrespectful to you. But I'm hopefully conveying here that it can cut more deeply than any adequate verbal rebuttal or written word can convey. And it's not an ego thing. It is not an egocentric thing. At least to me, it's not. This is something that I had. I should clarify first of all, before I share what I'm about to share. I'll put a text trigger warning as well. But this part I did not convey in that message that I sent to this client. This is when I was going through chemotherapy, I was envisioning me. I was envisioning myself doing this. When I got done, at some point in my life, I would do this. That's how I would survive. Even that's how I would live and breathe after the fact. And if that's ego to you, then I can't help you. I truly can't help you. And I guess if and this is also again what I said in my other message, if you're going to blatantly liken somebody's efforts to being artificial, especially in such an indelicate and in such an indelicate way, you better damn well expect a human response, even if it's not in tears like I am right now. You better be prepared to hear the humanity, the horror, and trying to compose myself. There's no reason to not treat your client like a human being even if you suspect AI. Do not let that be lost on you. Do not. Have a valid concern if it does seem artificial, but do not strip away that humanity until you know for sure. And this is not just for me either. This is for everyone who, whether this is related to voice acting or live action or art, visual art, digital, hand-drawn, anything that is not generated by a computer prompt, or music, anything else that I'm potentially forgetting to mention. And now having to put in more effort to ward off the fear that someone is going to accuse them of not being human. It's ironic that this is real. This is human. This new layer of imposter syndrome over something that is artificial. What a world we live in, right? What a world. And what do they think of next? And I'm not anti-technology at all. I think it's pretty obvious that I am recording this and uploading it to a video format. I shouldn't even have to clarify that, just as I should not have had to prove my own humanity. all I want. The end game from even the message that I sent to this individual, I just want some perspective and consideration to carry over into how they interact with others in this ever-changing, ever-growing world that we live in. Just as I have everything in the world to still learn and internalize and grow and adapt from, I hope that this is something that is applicable in that way to anyone who hears this, who is not even involved, just in general, And I guess I don't think that it's overreacting to want your own humanity validated, Anyways, yeah, take that all as you will. I'm gonna go do something, decompress, but I had to get this out. It's because it's not an isolated incident. It's a culmination of what we have been fearing and fighting for ever since the very concept of AI voices being implemented into mainstream media became a thing. So, there you have it.